It's your daily dose of reality. It's the Snapback Show. Yup, where the streets are talking.
Can you tell the people, if there's women still out there, why do they listen to the same things the hoes listen to? Why do they wear the same things the hoes wear? Why do they go to the same places the hoes go to if they want to be considered real women?
Wow, that's a great question. I'm a real woman. I don't go to the whole places.
Stop the cap.
Do you listen to thought music?
I do. I think at the end of the day, I think it's like this. Okay, we get exposed to everything. If there's a woman that a man is interested in, I feel that they should learn the woman herself. Even though, we grow up, we have our friends that maybe turn the other way. We have our friends that turn on drugs. We have our friends that maybe like to do things that we're not into, but it's still our friend. And if it's a new friend, now that's different. But you got an old friend that you grew up with, and she turned like a stripper, whatever. I mean, that's still my friend. I mean, that's, you got to keep that going.
But haven't you heard,
Birds of a feather flock together.
so if you're hanging with less desirable characters, why would you not assume people think
She belongs to the streets.
That's like saying, okay, you have a group of guys. Maybe one, two is married. The other ones are not. Sometimes the married guy is the worst one.
What?
Like as far as cheating and stuff, the other guys are like, man, you need not to do that. But the married guy could be the worst one. So in that case, you have to judge an individual by themselves. Women, the same thing. It's like, the thought maybe is actually a good woman.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
She just wasn't able to didn't get the same kind of representation as far as jobs, searches, and stuff like that, and got caught up into just dancing or hoeing on the street.
That's the crux of no accountability. Like if you want to just blame, well, my childhood, my upbringing, I didn't have this, I didn't have that. The same person grew up in the same circumstances you, and they made other choices. So we have to, that's not accountability.
You can see how that's confusing to normal thinking people, right?
It could be confusing, but why leave your friends? It's dedication. It's not about, and maybe you can help that friend, turn that friend around. That yes, but
that's the problem. If you're
going out all the time, you can say I'm not a hoe, right? But if all your friends are hoes, you're going out to the club all the time. It's like you're dressing like a hoe, acting like a hoe. It's like, how are they supposed to think you're not a hoe?
Listening to and going to the same places that she's into, wouldn't it be safe to say that she's more influencing you than you influencing her?
not all the time, because that person could be a family member. That person could be married and just going around because that's the way she gets her money, and I could be the one that be the wrong one.
So let's use your logic.
So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these hoes is on, so we don't know the fucking difference.
This person is prone to just rob something at any given moment. Now, if y'all get busted, would your excuse be to the police? Wasn't a chance to turn their life around. I'm not a thief, but I was just hanging with them because I was trying to influence them to do the right thing, but they ended up making the wrong choices, and I just so happened to be in the car with them.
You're now rocking with the Snapback Show. Ooh, DJ Wingman, let's go.